Older adults often ignore dementia warning signs that seem small. But in reality, they are alarm bells. If you dismiss them, you could lose your memory, your independence, and even your life faster than you think. Have you ever walked into the kitchen, opened the fridge, and suddenly thought, "Wait, what did I come in here for?" Or while talking with friends, a familiar name suddenly vanished from your mind? These moments may seem normal, but if they happen frequently, they could actually be early signs of dementia that many people overlook until it's too late. In today's video, I will show you the shocking warning signs that most people don't notice, the mistakes that make the condition worse, and 4 practical solutions to protect your memory, clarity, and independence. Stay with me until the end, because what you learn today could change the future for you and your family. According to the Alzheimer's Association, more than 6 million Americans over the age of 65 are currently living with dementia. Research from Johns Hopkins shows that nearly half of cases are not diagnosed until the disease is advanced. Because most people think it's just normal aging, doctors affirm early detection can slow the progression of the disease, extend clarity, and help families prepare better. This means, know early, you still have a chance, ignore it, and you lose it all. And I want you to stay until the very end, because I will reveal a dementia sign that few people know about, even many doctors rarely mention it. It's subtle, insidious, and can appear many years before memory loss becomes obvious. Have you ever noticed yourself or a loved one acting unusually? For example, forgetting appointments, repeating the same story, or even getting lost on a familiar road. I remember a man in his 60s who liked to joke, "I guess my brain is just getting old." But his wife noticed he often got confused while driving home. That was no longer a joke, it was an early warning sign. I know many people fear the word dementia, but ignoring it doesn't make it go away. Only by facing it directly can you have the chance to stop it and protect yourself. So let me ask you, have you ever witnessed a moment of forgetfulness that truly worried you? Share it in the comments, because your story might help someone else wake up. One morning, Linda, 67 years old, went to the market as usual. She had walked this road thousands of times, but that day, when she reached the familiar turn, she suddenly stopped. She couldn't remember whether to turn left or right. Just a few minutes of confusion made her whole family concerned. This is the difference. Normal aging makes you forget temporarily but remember later, while dementia creates gaps in memory, even with reminders. You can't fill them. Pay attention. When forgetfulness begins to affect daily life, like forgetting how to pay at the store, forgetting the way home, or asking the same question repeatedly, that's the time to be cautious. A simple but effective way is to write it down. Note the date, time, and situation of each instance. After a few weeks, you will see if the frequency is increasing. This is extremely valuable evidence when you see a doctor. Don't forget the role of family members. They are the ones who see the changes more clearly. A father who was once cheerful now irritable. A mother who used to chat now suddenly withdraws. These are warning signs that deserve attention. Remember, recognizing is not to be afraid, but to take action. Every day you detect early is another day you keep your memory, your independence, and your precious moments with your grandchildren. Have you ever seen a loved one forget something that shocked you? Share it in the comments. Your story could help someone realize in time. But recognition alone is not enough. Once you notice unusual signs, the next equally important step is to see a doctor early. Because sometimes what you think is dementia is not. The next solution: see a doctor early. Don't wait until it's too late. Robert, 70 years old, began forgetting bills, mixing up appointments. His family thought it was just aging. But one day he forgot the way to his daughter's house, a place he visited every week. When he went to the doctor, the results showed he didn't have dementia. He just had severe vitamin B12 deficiency. After treatment, his memory improved significantly. This story reminds us, not every case of forgetfulness is Alzheimer's. Many other causes can create similar symptoms: nutritional deficiencies, thyroid disorders, side effects of medication, or stress, and only a doctor can tell the difference. Seeing a doctor early brings 3 benefits: finding treatable causes, intervening early when it is truly dementia, and giving the family more time to prepare. Always remember to bring a loved one when you go to the doctor. The person affected often doesn't remember all the symptoms, but children and family members see them clearly. Also, list the medications being taken, because sometimes just adjusting them can improve memory. So what do you choose? To know early and take action? Or wait until it's too late? Share your honest thoughts in the comments. And even if the doctor confirms there is a risk of dementia, don't despair. The good news is there are many things you can do every day to protect your brain. That's lifestyle changes. Next is lifestyle changes, protecting your brain every day. Every morning, James, 65 years old, walks around the park, has oatmeal and blueberries for breakfast. Many friends tease him, but he just laughs. I train my brain like I train my legs. If I don't exercise it, it will get weak. Science proves lifestyle has a direct impact on the brain. Exercise increases blood flow. Healthy food provides anti-inflammatory nutrients. Deep sleep helps the brain clean up toxins. And social interaction keeps neural connections strong. You don't need to change everything at once. Start small. Swap pastries for walnuts. Walk 10 minutes a day. Or call a friend. Consistency is more important than perfection. If you had to choose one change today, would you start with walking, healthy eating, or better sleep? Share it so we can motivate each other. But lifestyle change alone is not enough. Because one day memory may decline faster than you expect. And when that happens, the most important thing is not just health, but preparing for the future with your family. The final solution is preparing a plan with your family, the wisest step. Evelyn, 72 years old, began forgetting more. One evening, she told her children, "If one day I can't take care of myself anymore, I want you to know what I wish for." From that conversation, the family organized everything: paperwork, finances, personal wishes. Thanks to that, later they didn't face crisis or conflict. They simply followed her wishes. Preparing early is not pessimism, it is giving yourself and your family control. Beyond finances and legal matters, it's about sharing small personal wishes, preferring to stay at home or in a care facility. Who you want to be by your side. What routines you want to keep. Choose a quiet afternoon to start the conversation. Speak with sincerity. If one day our memory fades, we want you to know so you can do what we truly want. If there is one thing you want your family to understand most about your wishes for the future, what would it be? Share it in the comments. Sometimes a single sentence is enough to inspire someone else to start this important conversation. Before we wrap up, as I promised earlier, here is one dementia sign that most people overlook: declining visual and spatial awareness. This is not just blurred vision from aging. People in the early stages of dementia may struggle with judging distances, distinguishing colors, or recognizing familiar faces. For example, they may misstep on stairs, drive unsafely, or fail to recognize a loved one from afar. Many dismiss this as bad eyesight or needing new glasses. But in reality, it could be the brain sending out an early warning signal, often years before memory loss becomes obvious. Dementia is not just forgetting keys or forgetting someone's name. It is deep changes in memory, emotions, and behavior. Remember 4 things. Recognize warning signs. See a doctor early. Change your lifestyle to protect the brain. And prepare a plan with your family. Knowledge is the strongest weapon. Knowing early, you can keep your independence, your dignity, and your future. Now it's your turn. Have you or a loved one ever experienced a sign that worried you? Which sign is the scariest? Share in the comments. Your words could save someone else. If you found this video helpful, hit like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. And don't leave yet. In the next video, I will reveal the everyday foods that silently increase the risk of dementia, including one that almost everyone eats for breakfast. You definitely don't want to miss it.